Good evening, and thank you to Martha Doris and the entire Public Service Leadership Academy for this incredible honor tonight. It's wonderful to be here with so many friends, mentors, people that have taken time to help us in our customer experience journey. So I do want to share a story with you all this evening. It was a bustling Tuesday morning at our local Social Security field office in Prescott, Arizona. The lobby was packed, wait times were upwards of 45 minutes, and I was fresh out of my customer service training. I was stressed out in my new role. Mark, not his real name, he sat before me, not his real name, we protect the PII. He sat before me, his eyes were downcast, hands were shaking, tears welling up in his eyes. I took a moment to introduce myself and reassure Mark, I'm here to help you. He said, my wife and I just moved here to Northern Arizona to start our retirement. We spent our entire lives working, saving, and planning for these golden years together. We just purchased our dream home here in Prescott. We had planned to hike, travel, and devote our time to our grandchildren. Mark's voice broke as he struggled to continue. He said, last week, my wife got up in the middle of the night to get a drink of water. In the dark, she stumbled over our dog. Mark choked on his next words. She fell into the coffee table and broke her neck. She's now a paraplegic. Tears streaming down his face, Mark confided, I just don't know what to do. I have to learn how to become her full-time caregiver. I came here today to Social Security because I just don't know where else to go. Please, Laura, can you help me? The training to become an entry-level customer service rep takes approximately 1 year. Fun fact, our beloved Program Operations Manual System, or POMS as we call it, contains more than 20,000 pages of operational guidelines that are said to guide our daily activities. Employee performance and congressional appropriations are largely measured by transaction counts met, such as the number of new applications we take, the volume of phone calls and visitors screened, and the quantity of work reviews or benefit redeterminations completed. Nowhere in my entry-level training or in any of my employee performance expectations was there a protocol lined out for my interaction with Mark on that busy Tuesday morning. The fact of the matter was, there was absolutely nothing inside the traditional Social Security purview that could be done for Mark. He and his wife were already receiving retirement and Medicare, and unfortunately, Mark's wife was already past the age to file for disability benefits. Completely humbled by this interaction as, let's face it, this type of senseless tragedy could impact any one of us here in this room tonight. I knew I had to take a different approach with Mark. I put myself squarely in his shoes. I didn't tell him, there's nothing that Social Security can do for you, Mark. I didn't tell him, hey, you've come to the wrong place. Instead, I did inform him of the Arizona Long-Term Care Program administered by the state that provides coverage for those that require nursing-level care. And I shared that the state provided training for family members to become paid caregivers. I let him know about the state's hotline and the website where he could get that application process started that very same day. And I knew in that moment that advocating for Mark was my job. That day and every day afterwards, I focused on what truly matters in any government interaction, and that's to produce favorable outcomes for the public we all serve. And you know what? My management team and my colleagues took notice. Sure, at first, I was the newbie. She took too long in interviews, and yes, I was even labeled as being too customer service friendly. But ever so slowly, our workforce across the district began following suit. Our level of engagement evolved, we adopted creative and out-of-the-box thinking skills, and our break room became a focal point for celebration of customer impact. In alignment with our Commissioner Bisignano, we committed above all else to improving service delivery, removing operational friction, and improving outcomes for Americans. We are so much stronger for it. In closing, I ask many of the leaders here in this room today and across government and our friends supporting us across industry, are you empowering your frontline workforce to truly deliver outcomes for Americans and go above and beyond in every interaction? Are you providing the tools, training, and technology that measures what truly matters? And for those of you aspiring to leadership, it doesn't take a job title. It takes a small voice pushing for change and leaders who are courageous and willing to listen. I'm looking at you, Michelle. After all, if it can start with a GS5 entry-level customer service rep, fresh out of training at SSA, it can start with anybody. All of us here wield tremendous power, and we carry a grave responsibility to the public we serve, especially when one of America's most vulnerable is sitting right across the desk from you, relying on your every word. How will you use your power? How will you choose to answer to this sacred duty? Use your power and your influence for the marks of this great country, his wife, and the millions that depend on us, and how we choose to interpret the policy that guides us. And yes, it is a choice. We must remember Mark when we design the systems, processes, and technology. Because when we rally around the mission, there is no limit to the outcomes our workforce will deliver. Thank you once again for this incredible opportunity to be here tonight. God bless you all, and God bless America.